The Milwaukee Journal-Sentinel's Preps Plus is brought to you by Boston Store. Support breast cancer research at the Medical College of Wisconsin when you purchase pink merchandise at Boston Store's Pink Shops during October. Buy, Pick, and Save, proud sponsor of the Preps Plus highlights. Time Warner Cable. Order the All the Best package, 3 great services on one simple bill at one low price. By Freighter, the Medical College of Wisconsin. For the smart choice, it's academic. By Lackey & Joy's, Milwaukee's premier outdoor retailer with 3 locations, downtown Milwaukee, Brookfield, and Mequon. And by Realty Executive, where the experts are.
Welcome to Homestead High School, home of the highly ranked Highlander football team. Hi, I'm your host, Gary Howard, and welcome to Preps Plus, the Milwaukee Journal-Sentinel's High School Sports Show. On this episode, we'll see the Highlanders in North Shore Conference action. Plus, we'll see some kids who are bringing horsepower to interscholastic sports. But first, we'll start the show with one of the driving forces on another of the area's highly regarded football teams. Brad Preda, my main man, introduces us to the Boston Store featured student athlete.
Jordan Wagner is a leader, whether he's on the football field or inside the school walls. Wagner is one of the captains for Kettle Moraine Lutheran, a team which made it to state last fall and is undefeated this season.
I guess guys look up to me, and I really try and work hard to stay in that position in their mind.
He's really makes sure that we keep on our drills, don't give up halfway through them. He keeps us motivated a lot, and if people are goofing off, he makes sure to let them know that.
Jordan will goof around when the time is right, but he's also an excellent student and the student council president.
I really like it. It gives me a chance to get things done at the school and really see, make some changes that the student body wants.
The Charger defensive end says he has lots of teammates who are better athletes than he is. His coach says it's what Jordan makes of his ability that sets him apart.
He's built himself up physically. He's not a huge guy by any means, but he is definitely using everything that he's been given.
I'm always working. I don't know, it's something my dad always did, and as a result, I like to work really hard. I mean, God gives you abilities, and then you take them as far as you can go.
Wagner, who's been to state in both football and track, was encouraged by his former track coach to join choir. This young leader is glad he was led in that direction. Jordan goes directly from choir rehearsal, which he has the final hour of the school day, to the football field. Now you might think that being a choir boy and being a hard-hitting defensive end would be totally opposite, but Jordan says they're not that much different after all.
You gotta come with that aggression for football, but you also gotta have that love and passion for both. I mean, we're having fun out here as much as possible, and that's what we do in choir too.
The defense that Jordan leads hasn't given up more than 2 touchdowns to any opponent this season. Their captain may not be the fastest or the biggest, but he leads both by words and by deeds.
When things need to be said, he says them. People look to him for leadership because of the work that he does in the off-season, and he is the leader of that defensive group.
The Chargers received a forfeit this past week, but in the 4 games they've played, KML has outscored its opponents by a whopping 32 points per game. Here's Jordan Wagner receiving our featured student athlete plaque, courtesy of Boston Store.
Alone, I can do nothing. Alone, there are no passes to catch, no touchdowns to score, no victories.
Alone, Angie could not learn new skills, get a job, or experience the dignity that comes from work.
But with a strong team, you can succeed. And with a caring organization that supports and believes in you, anything is possible.
I never come wrong.
Together, we can all win.
What does it take to become a leader? Our patients know. it takes the finest minds in medicine. It takes an academic medical center. Less than 2% of America's hospitals are academic medical centers. They're rare. That's why our patients know we're the smart choice for the finest care. Fredert and the Medical College of Wisconsin. For the smart choice, it's academic.
Approved. He likes it. He likes it.
Every Roundy's product is approved for quality and signed by Chairman Bob himself.
Approved.
Roundy's, exclusively at Pick and Save.
Thank you.
We're back at Homestead High School here on Preps Plus, the Milwaukee Journal Sentinel's high school sports show. Port Washington was hoping to give the Highlanders their first real tough test of the season. Let's find out if they did as we rock and roll the Pick and Save action reel.
They were lined up at Homestead to see if their Highlanders could extend their record 42-game North Shore Conference winning streak. Port Washington wanted to be the streak breaker, but that would be tough. Casey Barnes, quick pass to Avery Walker. Walker struts 21 yards on the play inside the Pirates' 5. Next play, Brian Bruneau coming to our side. He will slip just inside the pylon. The Highlanders lead 7-0. It's 14-0 when Avery Walker gets the call from the 9-yard line. His blockers give him plenty of running room. Homestead's up 3 TDs. The home fans have plenty to cheer about. Of course, you don't see Homestead fans sad too often, do you? The team in red won't stop in the first half. The senior QB, Casey Barnes, lets this one fly. Bruneau makes the grab, avoids a defender, and heads to the sideline. Turns into a 34-yard gain. Barnes could hit the broadside or the short side or any side of the barn you want. He connects with Mike Collins here for the score, 28-0. Homestead would then give its starters some well-deserved rest in the second half. Now Port's got a guy who can throw the ball too. Junior Josh Gasser lofts it to the corner. Cody Steinmetz hauls it in, and the Pirates are on the scoreboard. Josh Gasser would run for a score and pass for a pair of them in the second half. This one goes to Zach Moeller, 80 yards in the TD. The outcome here is never in doubt. The beat goes on for Homestead. The Highlanders remain perfect on the season with a 35-21 victory. Kenosha Bradford would try to devour unbeaten Racine Park Friday night in Southeast Conference action. Hungry for highlights? Here's one that'll make Bradford fans sick to their stomachs. Park's Dion McLean on the kickoff return, breaks tackles, weaves in and out of traffic. He'll make it inside the 20. That set up a McLean touchdown run and a 10-3 Panthers lead. Bradford uses a big play to tie it up. Pete Jurakovic up top to a wide open Marcel Tyler. 34 yards, we're back to even. Later second quarter, it's 17-10 Park, and the Panthers have a hankering for more. Andrew Fix looks for Troy Collier. Collier goes up high to corral it for a big gain. Same drive, Fix hands off to Dion McLean, who stretches for his third touchdown of the night. 24-10 Park in the driver's seat. Bradford opens the second half with a huge play. Robin Wabalikas follows his blocking around the right end, and he's got plenty of open field. This big gainer sets up a Cody Brady touchdown to bring the Red Devils within 7. Fourth quarter, they're back at it. Brandon McCosey will make himself comfortable. Plenty of leg room on this 51-yard ride to the end zone, making it a 1-point game. Instead of going for the tie, Bradford goes for 2 and the lead. Robin Wabalikas converts, 25-24 Bradford. But the Panthers aren't finished. Andrew Fix lofts it up to McLean, who hauls it in around the 5-yard line. Moments later, Fix will take it himself. They'll have to wait for the signal. Touchdown Panthers! Park wins a wild one, 28-25. The Panthers improve to 5-0 and set up a showdown with fellow unbeaten and crosstown rival Horlick this week.
Hartford and Wisconsin and Lutheran usually meet in the biggest game of the year in the Wisconsin Little Ten Conference. We'll see how this season's matchup went down in the Time Warner Cable Big Game.
Calling all Hartford and Wisconsin Lutheran fans, this is usually a great battle. Each team came in 4-0, and each team was ranked in the area's top 5. The visiting Orioles look to fly early. You could say the pass by Jordan Stevens is on the money, or you could say this is a financial crisis. Scoreless after 1. Wisco's John Klein changes that early in the second. It's not exactly an Aaron Rodgers type spiral, but it's on target to Corey Henney, 7-0 home team. On the ensuing possession, okay, who's blocking number 90? Well, no one. Tyree Roberts records the sack. Now watch Wisco running back B.J. Webb. Webb bounces off a blocker, eludes one tackler, then another. Like a spider, Webb spins off a 36-yard touchdown, 14-0 Vikings. Hartford trying to get something going late in the half. Stevens fires a seed to Nathan Apel. It's a big gainer, but the clock would run out. Still 14-zip at the break. Wisco wants to pass to open the second half. Here comes number 52, Nicholas Broadway, putting on a show by sacking John Klein. Later, it's Hartford on 4th down from their own 25. They go for it. Eric Seitler throws down Tyler Selden, and the Vikings take over. This offense won't settle for lowercase. They capitalize. Big hole for B.J. Webb, who's not a big guy, but he is fast. 21 yards for his second TD, 21-0 Wisco. Next possession, it's Klein placing the pigskin perfectly in the hands of Corey Henney. Henney is a big guy, 6'5", 225, but also quick enough to go 28 yards for his second score, 27-0 Vikings. Frank Spath would add an 80-yard run for the final score of the night. Meanwhile, Wisco's defense was suffocating. Hey, I can't breathe on this thing. Another 4th down play for Hartford, another stop for Wisco. Jesse Stenard makes the play. The Vikings roll to the surprisingly lopsided 34-0 victory. They improved to 3-0 in conference, 5-0 overall.
I never would have dreamed it would be like this, but we thought we were going to execute real well. We didn't have our best game last week, and we had a good week of practice, and we were ready to really come out and play.
We feel good and all, but we don't want to get a big head, you know what I'm saying? We got to stay focused, you know what I'm saying? It's just another week 1. We prepare for the next team.
I thought it was going to be a close game. You know, we always expect Hartford to be tough, but we came out real well and executed perfectly today.
Want to find out who the area's top passers, rushers, and receivers are? Just click on jsonline.com and you can find all the stats from teams to individuals. That's jsonline.com. Preps Plus, the Milwaukee Journal Sentinel's High School Sports Show, will be right back.
Button hook 7 slant right. Check, check. Red jet cross 9 on 3. If these mean anything to you, it means you're a real football fan. But are you watching it like a pro? Get HD service with digital cable from Time Warner Cable and catch the games you want to see in beautiful HD. Football in free HD. That's right, I said free. Satellite wants to charge you over $100 a year for the HD programming we offer for free. Make the winning play. Switch to Time Warner Cable today for this great deal. It's a big win at home. Time Warner Cable, the power of you.
At Lackey & Joy's, we're committed to providing you the best in style, selection, and service. Our casual living store has well-designed furniture that is both classic and sensitive to lasting trends. We invite you to visit our expanded selection of outdoor and 3- and 4-season furniture at our casual living store adjacent to our Lackey & Joy store in Brookfield. Customize your living space with quality furniture from Lackey & Joy's.
Lackey & Joy's, when nature calls you outdoors.
At the heart of every caring community is a strong foundation of support. Since 2000, Boston Store has done more to strengthen that foundation. In fact, over the years, we've helped generate and donate over $75 million to various charitable organizations through our employees and customers company-wide. Because helping our community is close to our heart.
Chairman?
Every Roundy's product is approved for quality and signed by Chairman Bob himself.
Approved.
Roundy's, exclusively at Pick and Save.
Thank you.
Some coaches don't allow any horsing around at their practices, but horsing around is what this next event is all about, as you'll see in this week's Press Pass.
On any given weekend during the warm weather months in Wisconsin, you can find a variety of horse shows and competitions. This one, however, stands out because it features schools competing against each other.
It's a lot different because normally when we go to shows, we just go alone. And here it's fun because you're cheering for your team and you're also getting to meet new people that you don't always see at other shows, which is good.
The newly formed Wisconsin Interscholastic Horsemanship Association is patterned after a similar organization in Michigan.
They have scouts from the different colleges that come to the schools and come to the events and scout these kids for the college teams.
That kind of scrutiny may not happen for a while here in the Badger State, but horsemanship does have similarities to varsity sports. Athleticism is certainly required to handle such a large animal, often at high speeds. There's strategy involved too.
Coaches are constantly maintaining the points and changing their classes to allow their teams to maintain or gain more points so that there's more competition amongst the teams.
Now, you won't likely see a coach get a technical foul for arguing with a judge. Judging, however, is an important part of the competition. You'll notice that during classes which are judged, the competitors wear traditional riding attire. That keeps bias from ever becoming an issue. When they get to the speed categories, riders can sport their team colors since they're only judged by a timer.
Whether it's going from speed shows to English showmanship or Western or driving or reining, many different things that they can experience in. There's something for everyone, who owns a horse.
Including the younger kids. The competition is open to riders in junior high as well as high school.
I've not been placing in the tops, but I've been placing pretty good.
There's one intangible here that's tough to put into words. The incredible bond between rider and horse. Now the WIHA is helping to promote relationships between riders on the same team and on competing squads.
It encourages friendliness. Everybody seems to get along with their teams and they're encouraging each other and helping each other.
There's lots of team spirit and pride. We obviously want to be at top, but we most of all just want to have fun, so we're here to have fun.
The girls' volleyball team at Pius the 11th High School recently spiked its way to the top of the area rankings. So we'll serve up the Lady Popes as the Realty Executives Team of the Week.
Though it's still early in the year and state is more than a month away, it's never a bad time to be on top. But the Pius girls volleyball team is showing some guarded enthusiasm in being ranked #1 in all of Wisconsin.
We're definitely really proud of it, and it's really exciting, but at the same time, we don't want it to get to our heads. We still have to play hard against everybody that we play. We don't take anybody lightly.
The Lady Popes shined last week Saturday in winning the Homestead Highlander Invite, knocking off West Bend East, the defending D1 state runner-up and third-ranked crew in the state.
Well, it definitely helped our team's confidence because it showed us that we can pull out a close match in the end and that we can win a close match and that we're going to be able to fight and play harder the next time we play.
And should the ladies continue to play up to their potential, there aren't many teams that can boast more talent and experience throughout the lineup.
I think we have so many strengths. It's hard to choose. We have really, really tough defense, and we're really scrappy. We can keep getting everything up, and we never give up. So I'd say that's the biggest thing.
Competing for a title while in the role of favorite can negatively impact certain squads, but the Lady Popes expect more from themselves.
We knew we'd have good team chemistry, so we came into the season expecting a lot, and I think that's still there.
We were just expecting to have a lot of fun. So far, we definitely are, and we're also winning, which of course is always good, and we just want to keep that up all the way to state.
Karen Wenzel of Realty Executives Integrity presents our Team of the Week plaque.
What does it take to combat the various forms of cancer? Our patients know. It takes specialists that focus on specific cancer types. It takes an academic medical center like Frederick and the Medical College of Wisconsin. Less than 2% of America's hospitals are academic medical centers. They're rare, which is why our patients know we're the smart choice for cancer care. Frederick and the Medical College of Wisconsin. For the smart choice in cancer care, it's academic.
Okay, you're watching television, but you could be watching HD TV. When you get free HD service with digital cable from Time Warner Cable, your TV picture jumps right off the screen. Every detail comes to amazing life. Satellite wants to charge you over $100 a year for HD programming we offer for free. We've got comedies, dramas, sports, all there and all looking better than ever. Right now, you can get HD service for one truly attractive price. Now this is the TV you really want to see. Time Warner Cable, the power of you.
Alone, I can do nothing. Alone, there are no passes to catch, no touchdowns to score, no victories.
Alone, Angie could not learn new skills, get a job, or experience the dignity that comes from work.
But with a strong team, you can succeed. And with a caring organization that supports and believes in you, anything is possible.
I never come wrong.
Together, we can all win.
At Lackey & Joy's, we're committed to providing you the best in style, selection, and service. Our casual living store has well-designed furniture that is both classic and sensitive to lasting trends. We invite you to visit our expanded selection of outdoor and 3- and 4-season room furniture at our casual living store adjacent to our Lackey & Joy store in Brookfield. Customize your living space with quality furniture from Lackey & Joy's.
Lackey & Joy's, when nature calls you outdoors. Coming up on Press Plus, the Lackey & Joy Spotlight.
Did you know that endurance training is different than just running? Hello, I'm Kimberly Kane. Joining us now is Carrie Trubenbach. She is a physical therapist here at the Sports Medicine Center and a program coordinator. Carrie, thanks for being with us.
Thank you.
Let's talk about the difference then between endurance training and just going out for a jog.
Well, endurance training is a little more scientific approach to improving one's overall fitness level.
Okay. And how is that really benefiting the athlete and their performance?
By increasing or enhancing someone's overall endurance, it increases their ability to tolerate either higher intensity exercise or longer periods of exercise.
Any particular athletes or in certain sports that benefit most from this?
Athletes such as runners, cyclists, triathletes certainly benefits them, but really any athletes where endurance is a key component of their sport, for example, soccer players.
Carrie, thank you.
Thank you.
If you'd like to learn more about the Endurance Performance Enhancement Program at the Sports Medicine Center at Frederick and the Medical College, go online at frederick.com/sports.
You might think of swimming as an individual sport, but swim teams can score their biggest points on relays. Super Smooth Tim Muma finds out what it takes to build a winning relay team in the Lackey & Joy Spotlight.
Sometimes it's difficult to see swimming as a team sport when most of the glory goes to individual performances. But the relay races encompass the collaborative effort of the squad. Even if you don't have it that day, others can help.
If maybe you have an off day or a bad race, you can always know that there's 3 other people that can help you, and you know that if you're off, they'll be there to like catch up and help you do better.
I think the most important part is like you did your part in like breaking the times and like knowing that each person in your relay team is proud of you and like they can count on you.
But no matter who carries the team or who struggles, the girls are in it together.
I like that we get to be with the whole team and it's a shared experience, so if we win, you get to share it with other people and it's more fun and it's a definitely more intense race.
Elkhorn took 9 of 11 relay races to earn their first conference relay championship in its 10-year history. But it's not just about speed. Coach Jamie Richardson believes the exchanges from one swimmer to the next are what separates a gold from a silver, as the team with the best timing will shave seconds off of their overall time. The order of the swimmers in freestyle relays can also play a major factor in determining a winner, and the favored formula is a quick starter first, followed by progressively faster swimmers, ending with your quickest athlete to anchor the race, either to maintain the lead or fight from behind to take the title.
I kind of like being last because if we're behind, it is a little nerve-wracking if we are behind because it's up to me to get us back up there. But after, if you do get back up and you win first, it's an amazing feeling.
Going first, however, has a pressure of its own.
You have a lot of pressure like put on your shoulders, like you don't want to lose it for the team, like you don't want to get them behind so that they have to catch up. But otherwise you just got to go out there and try your best.
But when it comes down to it, each swimmer has a job to do. Beat out your closest competition during that leg.
Usually the lane next to you is who you're seated with and who you're most worried about competing with, and if you can get them, that's the most important thing.
And just like any other sport, the drive to prevail and the struggle to victory is why the ladies compete.
I love the feeling when you first jump in or you first dive in, and if it's close and you have to race that person the whole way, and when it gets down to the finish, when the last person goes and you get in the win.
That's a wrap for this week's episode of Preps Plus, the Milwaukee Journal Sentinel's high school sports show. Special thanks to the Homestead Highlanders. Appreciate it, fellas. Don't forget to join us again next week, 11:05 right here on today's TMJ4. Until then, I'm Gary Howard. Peace.
The Milwaukee Journal Sentinel's Preps Plus is brought to you by Boston Store. Support breast cancer research at the Medical College of Wisconsin when you purchase pink merchandise at Boston Store's Pink Shops during October. Buy, pick, and save. Proud sponsor of the Preps Plus highlights. Time Warner Cable. Order the All the Best package, 3 great services on one simple bill at one low price. By Frederick from the Medical College of Wisconsin. For the smart choice, it's academic. By Lackey & George, Milwaukee's premier outdoor retailer with 3 locations, downtown Milwaukee, Brookfield, and Mequon. And by Realty Executives, where the experts are.